The use of lethal injection as a method of execution is a highly controversial and sensitive topic. But luckily for you, I'm an insensitive prick with very thick skin.
You don't have skin. You're made of wood.
I know! Ordinary salt has been regularly used as the main compound in lethal injections. And what I've got to tell you next may leave you salty.
We apologize for the lame jokes. He can't help himself.
So, full disclaimer, it's not actually table salt that's used.
But wait, don't go!
Potassium chloride is used instead, which is the main ingredient in low sodium salt. People with high blood pressure regularly use it as a substitute for regular salt because it keeps their hearts from popping. Luckily for me, I don't have any heart problems.
You don't have a heart.
I know! Now, the lethal injection is somewhat misleading because it's actually 3 separate injections. The first is a sedative. You don't want your criminals to suffer while they're dying, right?
Depends on the crime.
True. People who talk at the theater deserve every punishment known to man. But fear not, there's a special level in hell reserved for them.
A level they reserve for child molesters and people who talk at the theater.
The second injection is a paralytic, because the last injection is extremely painful, and you don't want your criminals to hurt themselves while they writhe in agony.
Never mind.
The last injection is a drug that stops the heart, and you'd expect it to be some fancy compound. But it's not. It's something that you can buy in supermarkets and is used by millions of people daily.
I call that efficient.
Now, if associating salt with the lethal injection is making you reconsider your culinary decisions, well, good! Reducing your salt intake is generally a healthy option, but you still need salt to function properly. However, there's a big difference between the toxicity of compounds, depending on whether they're ingested or injected. I've mentioned the difference between poisons and venoms in another video, but in short, you bite poisons and venoms bite you. The neurons in your body transmit signals by using a complex mechanism called the action potential.
Ew, fancy words.
The action potential is controlled by sodium and potassium ions, and that's why injecting potassium chloride has a devastating effect on the heart. The neurons controlling the heartbeat stop working properly, which makes your heart go...
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
But as lethal as this is in your blood, your body has mechanisms that protect it from absorbing too much salt from your food. So don't worry about eating it, just don't eat too much, okay? Oh, and you know how some people say it's useless to even sterilize the equipment used for lethal injections? The thing is, a person can be pardoned even at the last minute. So imagine being told, "We're not gonna kill you today anymore, but you have AIDS, bye!" I've been mrlestick, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs down. YouTube doesn't give a f***, but I do, and I'll show it in the title. And if you lightly season the subscribe button with low sodium salt, I promise my subscriber count will be much healthier than before. Not sure how I feel about the death sentence. I think a lifetime in prison means a lifetime of suffering for those who deserve it. And there's also the slight chance that someone gets reformed and actually does some good? I don't know. What do you think?